guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about things that influencers made me buy. But before anything else, if you notice, my hair is short, so I just got a haircut today, and this is actually the shortest that I've had my hair in a very long time. I feel like the last time I got my haircut this short was probably like 4 years ago. So my hair was getting quite long and it was getting really hard to manage, so I decided to finally chop like more than half of it off. So I have darker roots now, and probably eventually I'll just maintain like one dark color instead of my old hair where I used to have highlights on the tips of my hair. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about things that influencers made me buy or purchase. So I came around this topic because I was actually browsing on the Facebook groups, and there was one lady who posted in one of the Facebook groups that I'm in. She created a thread and she was asking the other ladies in that group if social media influencers actually influence people to buy things. And in that thread, that lady was asking for opinions of other people on social media influencers. She wanted to know if influencers really work, because she couldn't understand why brands were paying these influencers huge amounts of money, like in the 100,000s, for just like a simple Instagram post or a simple shout out. So on that thread, she was asking the other members of that group, and she was asking us like, what, have you actually bought anything because of an influencer? There were a bunch of comments on that thread where other ladies would comment the things that I actually purchased because of an influencer, which got me to thinking myself, like, what are the things that I've purchased because of an influencer? Like, personally, for me, is it true that influencers have actually impacted my life and made me purchase something? And it also made me question, like, is the strategy of collaborating with social media influencers, is it working? Is this strategy actually working for a brand? And is it actually worth it for a brand to pay hundreds of thousands to an influencer? So that's what got me thinking, which is why I thought to myself, like, what were the things that influencers made me buy? So because of that, I've actually come up with 6 items here in my stash that I think definitely influencers made me buy. Without further ado, the first item is going to be these lipsticks from Happy Skin. If you guys have watched my previous makeup videos or like makeup reviews, you would know that Happy Skin Lippies are one of my favorite lippies ever, and these two just happen to be under the line of Heart Evangelista. Heart Evangelista is actually an actress, but I feel like the way that she influenced me into buying these is through social media, because I don't really like watch her, I don't follow her, like I don't she didn't do a commercial on this or anything. The way I look at her is more of an influencer rather than a celebrity, because I'm not really updated in Philippine showbiz, so I just follow her on Instagram and stuff like that. So I believe that these products were definitely influenced by her as a social media influencer. This one, this is the All Heart lipstick. This was her first collaboration with Happy Skin, and I was only able to get this little tiny piece. I actually really love the color. It's so tiny. It's actually like dying already, but I think this released last year or maybe 2 years ago, and I love the color, and I really tried to save the lipstick because this was the last stock and I wasn't gonna be able to get another one, so I really tried to preserve this tiny little thing. And then I have this one, which is from her new line. This is the Lippy in Skinny Dipping, so this is the shade. Now, I mentioned that how she influenced me is as a social media influencer, not as a celebrity. I feel like I was influenced in that way because I actually remember when I decided to purchase this, and it was immediately after I saw her post an Insta story wearing this lipstick. Like, she posted an Insta story and she did a swatch on her lips before the actual launch of this lipstick. And when I saw it, I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to have that color because it really looked good on her. So I like went online right away, and even before this lippy launched, I was just like all over it already. So when it came out, I just knew I had to get it. The next item on my list is this. This is the Nicole Guerrerio highlight palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this is what it looks like. And I was actually influenced into buying this by a YouTuber. Her name's Christy Mai. I'm not sure if she's very famous. I remember like one day I was just browsing through like Adidas clothing hauls, and I saw her channel and I thought like she had really cool style, so I stalked her Instagram, and on her Instagram like she had this selfie and her highlight was just like freaking snatched. Like I was just like, oh my god, I need that highlighter. Like the nose highlight, everything, like she was just freaking glowing. I haven't seen anyone. Like, I know so many people who are really good at makeup. I follow a lot of people who are really good with makeup, but the highlight on her was just like stunning. Like, she was freaking glowing AF, and I was just like, what highlighter is that? Before this, my highlighter was just like very basic, but when I saw that highlighter on her, I was just like, oh my god, I have to have it. So her makeup wasn't really tagged because I was stalking her on Instagram, right? Like, none of the makeup products were tagged, so I had to comment on her page, and I was just like, girl, I love your highlight, what is this? She replied, and she told me that it was this, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrerio palette. So the one that she used on her nose were this, it's called Glow Getter, and then like she would mix like these two. So basically that's the highlight that I do now, and I must say, like, this highlighter is really freaking bomb. This palette was actually limited edition. Thank god my friend owns a makeup shop, and I asked her, this palette was actually like from last year or last year, and thank god like she had old stocks of it, because I think this was like one of the last 2 pieces that she had. So thankfully I was able to get this palette for her. Next, we go on to accessories. So I have these earrings. These are super cute dangling earrings from Whim.ph. You know how last year everyone was like obsessed with all those, you know, colorful and really just trendy dangling earrings. So I got these last year, and the influencer who made me buy it was Joanna Ladridos. So JL, for those who don't know her, she's been a fashion blogger ever since like my high school days. Like, when I used to do fashion blogging, like, I already looked up to her, and she's such a great writer. I've always like appreciated her writing skills, especially in her blog. So I saw JL wear these on Instagram, and again, the brands weren't tagged, so I actually also had to comment on her Instagram, and it was so kind of her to reply. So I found out that these were actually from Whim.ph, and I just love them. The only thing is that they're very heavy. When I went to Taiwan, I actually wore these, but they were so heavy, and you know, like, you're traveling, you're walking around and stuff, so they were so heavy, I actually only put them on for the pictures, and then like after that I would store them back in my bag because like they were just too heavy for me, and my ears are probably like about to tear from from the heaviness. So yeah, I just wore these for the pictures, but very cute earrings nonetheless. Then, since we're already talking about accessories, another item I was influenced to buy were these Quay sunglasses. So these are the Quay by Desi Perkins. So it's a collaboration of Quay with Desi Perkins. You've already probably seen this in my what's in my bag, my latest what's in my bag. So these are the high key oversized sunglasses, and I was influenced to buy these by Minnie from Mix for All. Minnie is like this luxury and lifestyle blogger or YouTuber, and I first saw these sunglasses on her. I saw these on her Instagram, and I was just like, what are those sunglasses? I really love the fade. Like, I've been looking for sunglasses that look like these for a very long time. So when I saw these on her, I just knew that I had to get a pair. So she's actually the first person to introduce me to this brand, Quay Australia. So really great pair. I also got these in the regular rose gold lens finish. So yeah, really cute pair of sunglasses. And then let's go to the shoes. I actually have a pair of shoes which I was influenced to buy by an influencer. The influencer who got me into buying these shoes is Chase Amy. So she's also a luxury fashion blogger. She's on YouTube. I love her style. And these are the shoes that she influenced me to buy. So I'm not gonna zoom in because they're kind of dirty, but these are the Gianvito Rossi Plexi PVC pump. Usually they come in like basic or nude colors, but I got this one in like this glitter finish, which is all super cute, and they're actually very comfortable. These actually weren't the shoes that I was initially planning to buy because wait, I'm gonna put them down now because they're kind of dirty. But anyway, these shoes weren't actually what I was initially influenced to buy by Chase Amy. I've always loved the Gianvito Rossi pumps on Chase Amy. The regular pumps, not the Plexi pumps. So they're just like basic pumps, like a typical Pigalle from Louboutin. It's something like that. I've always loved how it looked like on her, and when I saw it, I was just like, I have to have those shoes. And she also has the PVC Plexi ones like this one, but I really love the silhouette of the regular styled pumps more. But I saw this pair online and it was for such a great deal, so I just snatched it up because, you know, it was a really good deal, and you know, Gianvito Rossi, right? So yeah, Chasing Me definitely influenced me into getting these pumps. It's a great shoe, perfect for partying, very comfortable, and it looks really good on display. Finally, the last item on my list is a book. I'm not sure if this is actually considered as something an influencer made me buy, because like it's not like a brand product, and it's not like books actively try to advertise through social media influencers, but this book was definitely influenced by a social media influencer. So the book is this. I'm so sorry, like I took forever in reading this book, which is why like it's like messed up and just like folded, and yeah, it's terrible. I'm such a bad book parent. But this is A Room with a View by E.M. Foster. Now, I was influenced into buying this by Dane Gonzalez. Her social media handle is Trust Me It's Paradise. I followed her blog ever since like the old days. Just like JL, she had I'm not sure if it was Blogspot, like everyone had Blogspot before when they were doing fashion blogging. And Dane was actually another really good writer aside from JL, which is why I loved reading her blogs. And I've always looked up to Dane because of her vocabulary and the way she writes. It's just so beautiful. When everyone started moving to Instagram as their social media platform, I remember like she posted this and she said that it was her favorite book. So naturally, like for someone who looks up to this influencer, if she says that this is her favorite book, I'm a person who likes reading. So if someone I look up to says that this is their favorite book, then of course like I'm going to go out and buy it. Now this has a long story to it. It took me like 2 or 3 years to find this book, and I eventually found it at a bookstore in New York. This book was unavailable in all the bookstores here in Manila, and you could pre-order it, but I think like to do a special order in Fully Booked or Power Books, you had to pay like 1,000 pesos on top of the actual price of the book. So I was like, this book is only probably like 300 pesos. I am not gonna spend like 1,000 just to have this special ordered. So I waited 3 years and eventually found this at a bookstore somewhere near the Chelsea Market in New York. And when I found this, I was just so happy. But oh my god, like it took me forever reading this book. I think this one isn't really my style. I don't know if it was the writing. I love classic books, but for some reason, this just didn't resonate with me. I don't know, like, it also took me very long to read this book, even if it's just like a few hundred, no, it's just like 200 pages. It's only 200 pages, but it took me forever to read this book because I think it just didn't interest me that much. So that was really sad because Dane said it was her favorite book, but I just didn't connect with it, so yeah. Nevertheless, it was because of her that I bought and read this book. So there you have it. Those were my 6 items that influencers made me buy. I hope you guys liked this video and more or less took something from it. I guess it's true that social media marketing really works because I've accumulated a few items which were from social media influencers. So that's about it. If you guys like this video, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow me on Instagram at TrishDLF. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!